Hear you, I can see you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. I love what you're doing, and I think it's absolutely amazing that you're spreading all this beautiful energy to the world. I just wanted to tell you that.
So, can I call you as positive energy?
Pardon?
Can I call you as positive energy?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I saw your story today. You're talking about energy. So, which is very, understood that you're very close to my thinking. So, I thought, to spread more positive energy to my audience and to the people who are following me, who are like who knows me. So I want to tell about you and your work to my world.
Yeah, so I actually deal a lot with energy and the mind and being able to manipulate and transmute those lower vibrations that are keeping us stuck in this 3D reality, as I like to say,
Yeah.
into higher dimensions, into higher realities that allow you to become the creator of this reality, to become the master of your emotions and your own healer. That's pretty much what I do.
So can you introduce yourself in a short, with short words?
So, I am a theta healing practitioner. So, I deal with the theta brainwave state and being able to rewire beliefs in that brainwave state. Does that make sense?
Okay. But I'm hearing this for the first time.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about this energy healing modality. It is very new still, but it's in that theta brainwave state. It's a direct access to your subconscious mind where you hold all these beliefs of I'm not good enough, or I'm unlovable, or I can't make enough money. All these beliefs that we've either picked up in childhood or we
Okay.
picked up in past lives, if you believe in past lives, or even from other people and other generations, right? So, in this space of being able to access your subconscious mind, I can find those deep rooted beliefs. And then through energy work, I remove them and then replace them with more empowering beliefs.
Wow. So where do you get this much energy?
I get my energy from source. So all the healing that I do, it's pretty much just I'm the conduit to it. I'm the vessel that this source energy decides to heal somebody through. So it's not even me doing the healing, it's me witnessing the healing. And in this space, it's beautiful because then any client or anyone I work with, they are actually doing the healing on themselves.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's interesting. So I saw your profile. It says a lot about you. So it says you are a strategist, and it says uh, you create positive energy. You make people to come out from their negativity, and if they are into negative mind state or anything which is connected with negative energy. And when I saw you, the visual, so I thought you're the right person to take this provision and help create something which is very positive and it's interesting. So can you elaborate it? So how this energy, before you send this positive energy, you have to be extremely positive. Where you are getting this much positive energy, and what are the things that you do personally, and tell me about the type of clients that come to you and what they ask you and what they say you and what you do and what is the response that you get after you sending your energy to them.
So many questions. Okay. I'm going to channel through Creator all these messages for you. So it comes from the highest and greatest good. Okay. Is that
Okay.
okay with you? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So through my own trauma, through my own experiences, I have actually been able to find that space within myself that has been able to transcend this reality, to be able to manifest on demand, to be able to self heal. And that's where my positivity comes from. That I found out that my sole purpose is to give others hope. right? And if I can give somebody hope, even if it's hope that the next day will be 1% better, then my job is done, right? So I, instead of seeing things as this big picture, I take it into little increments throughout the day of how can I bring joy to somebody? How can I serve others? How am I serving myself? Does that make sense? So some of the things that I do, because everything in your external reality is a reflection of your internal reality. So every day I make sure that I am putting myself first. I am showing up as the highest and best version of myself for me, right? So I participate in a lot of meditation. If I have any spare moment in my day, I'll be in meditation because that allows me to channel more wisdom, it allows me to self heal, it allows me to bring my vibration to that love and light and peace. So that way, when I come out of my meditation, my external world is a reflection of whatever I felt in that meditation. Does that make sense? So I have a lot of clients that come to me with that same desire to be able to change their external world, right? And a lot of people are looking for that, right? They're unhappy with what they see in their external world, whether it is in relationships, whether it is with financial situations or where they're living, or even their state of health, right? So by bringing them inward, by focusing on the thoughts and the emotions and the beliefs and the energy transferring through you, I show my clients, or as I like to call them, my students, because eventually I want all my students to become their own teacher, is how to do this work on themselves, how to manipulate the energy within them so that way they can then have that as the reflection in their external world. So it's less about doing anything outside of you and all within you. And in doing that, allows you to change your reality. Does that make sense?
So
I don't know
here
if I
my
missed it.
question is, yeah, so here my question is that possible for a human being to understand his inner self or her inner self if he or she is living in between people or living in the social world?
So, the understanding of yourself also comes with the understanding that we are all one, have come from one, and therefore everyone is a reflection of our internal world. Does that make sense?
Okay,
So we can better understand ourselves if we realize that we are not separate from each other, right? Me and you are
okay,
from source energy. We are both from love. And so what I can learn from you is in sense what something else you can learn from me. So we are a reflection of each other.
okay, I understood you. So, but this is an amazing profession that you took. How this energy came in you, and who inspired you to take this profession, and what made you to take this and tell to the world? You're not doing something which is very easy or which everybody can do. It's everybody needs you actually, because anybody who is into any profession wants what you're saying. But
Yeah.
it's not that easy for them to have that mind state or that energy. But it's amazing that you took, and it's amazing. You'll be thankful for a lot of people for making them come out from their negative energy.
Yeah, I honestly, when I was in that low state of my life where I had a ton of like physical dis-ease in my body, and all western medicine was like, sorry that you're going to have to deal with it, like that's just the way your life is going to be, a light bulb turned off in my head and was like, why? So I started asking the question of why for everything, and that took me down the rabbit hole of going into naturopathy first, right, and exploring that to help heal me, and then she led me into spirituality. And then when you start following the breadcrumbs of love, that's what I always tell my clients, follow the breadcrumbs of love and it will lead you to your highest and greatest good. So I followed those breadcrumbs for myself, and it just led me to this practice of theta healing. And it was like a welcome home for me. Like, this was what I was supposed to be doing, right? I was supposed to be that teacher and that healer for others, that healer for others who haven't found that empowerment within themselves to heal yet, and that teacher for those who are ready to be the healers for others. right? And the beautiful thing is that even though you said like not everyone can do this, but the fact is, whoop, I don't know what
Yeah,
happened there. I lost
yeah.
you.
Now I can
Um,
see you.
the beautiful thing is that everybody can do this work, right? We all came as souls into this physical body to be able to acquire the virtues and lessons to transcend. We all have this ability to do it. It's just releasing all of that ego and those limiting beliefs that have been placed on us and programmed into us in society to realize that we do have that true power within us, right? And one of my missions here is to allow others to see that you can be and do whatever you want. And it's fun, it's exciting. So, yeah.
Wow. So,
Let me
so
ask you a question. Can I ask you a
yeah,
question?
yeah, yeah.
If you could describe yourself and your identity as energy, what would you be? Or who would you be? Just with energy.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, so how would you identify yourself if you were to describe yourself just based on energy? So,
I,
as I would describe myself, my name is Emily, but I would describe myself as loving awareness. So,
yeah.
what is your energy identity?
Same, because I'm talking with you.
I love that. And that's a beautiful thing that, like, if you can start tuning into that energy, right? If you start introducing yourself as, I am loving awareness, right? You are now telling the world of the energy you wish to bring into your life, as well as the energy that you give out. And therefore, you only attract those who are on the same resonance as you, right? It eliminates the need for language. It eliminates the need for those materialistic things or those perceptions of who you think people are. You are loving awareness, so you attract me, loving awareness, right? You're not going to be around somebody who is guilt and anger, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, right. Maybe that is the reason why we are here today in front of each other.
Mm-hmm. To help
Yeah, right.
spread that loving awareness.
Correct. So can I say this? You deal with connectivities, the people who are into relationships, and you tell them what works for them if they come with their problem. So what do you think that works in between two human beings? Which energy which makes them to be with each other for a long time?
Okay, so relationships on this third plane of existence are there for the purpose to allow you to explore more parts of yourself. So anybody you attract into your life will be your teacher. And it's in the understanding that this person is there not to fill in the gaps that you may feel are a void within you, but instead to allow and bring to awareness for you the places that you need to work on to transcend. And in honoring that space, you will allow your relationship to continue to flourish. Does that make sense? Yeah. I try and channel things through creator because you don't really need to hear my perspective. It's better to just get like creators. And when I say creator, it can be light and love, it can be source energy, universe, whatever you want to call it. I just call it the energy of creation or creator. But yeah. So relationships are there to help you progress in your own journey and your own ascension. And instead of using a relationship to acquire something or fill a void, then you can have a space for growth and for long lasting love.
So what is the response that you are getting when you are spreading the positive energy that you have, and when you're trying to heal them, when you're trying to give them what they need and what they are expecting from you, and what is the response that you are getting? Do you think that the energy within you is going out and creating the energy that you wanted in them?
Yeah, I have no doubt about it. I I see the beautiful results in anybody I work with. I see now them all going out and doing the healing on others. And they say that if you can heal one soul, they then themselves will heal 1,700 other souls.
Wow.
So by the work I do and knowing that they can heal others, that is enough for me. Even if I just healed one person, that is enough for me because I can see the beautiful results and the change that they have made, whether it is to leave those unhealthy relationships, to start their own business, to then be in a place where they fully love themselves. That is the beautiful result that I get, or my clients or my students get.
So you said that particular thing that made you to understand the positive energy. Can I say that the negative effect in you made you to understand the effect of positive energy?
Yeah, based on the law of polarity, you need that dark to understand that light, right? So I
Okay.
would never have understood the light within me if I didn't honor and be aware of that darkness that is present, right? We all have that dark and light aspect within us. It's just finding that neutral ground. So when that darkness does come up, because it always does, if it comes up, I don't then try and resist it. I don't let it, or I don't absorb it. I just observe it from a loving awareness place. Say, okay, this has come up now. How do I work through this? How do I bring myself back into alignment in order to be the highest and best version of myself? Right. So it is in, I need that darkness in order to understand, be this positivity in this light. Right.
So I'm your student. I came to you. So my question to you is, my senses are observing something which is completely negative. I want positive. I want positive energy, but things around me, the visible and the invisible things around me are trying to affect me with the completely the minus one, the subtraction symbol. So what should I do? I came to you, so I'm telling you.
Okay. So it's now turning inward. So it's now coming from a place of love. It's now transmuting any of that darkness, that whatever's happening in your external world, that's due to your thoughts, actions, and beliefs from yesterday. So if you want to change tomorrow, you have to change yourself today. So which is being in this place of surrendering. Okay, this darkness around me, it's negativity around me, it's I don't like it. Surrender to that. Trust in the fact that okay, tomorrow is going to be better. I put my trust in the universe that I'm going to be able to acquire more of this love and abundance into my life. I show gratitude for the dark and all those good things in my life. I decide to give my energy only to those that are highest and loving vibrations, right? So I would have my clients sit in a meditation and bring themselves to this place of alignment. That way they turn out the external world, right? It's not about changing the external world, it's about changing the internal world. So that way the reflection you see in the external world is what's ever inside. So if your external world isn't what you want, what your ego wants, then that means that it's your internal world that has the work that needs to be done. Does that make
I
sense?
got you. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
got you. So, so you're saying that everything comes from within.
We are the creators of our reality, right? So if we don't like what we see in our external world, we created that. We choose every single day to continue to entertain that, right? So if we want to change it, we have to change what's inside of us, whether it's our limiting beliefs, whether it is our lower vibrational emotions. Why are you laughing at me?
No, no. The smile is coming from the acceptance of the truth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um, Whether it is the fact that we are feeding more into masculine or feminine energy, whether it is that we're not using the universal laws in the proper way, right? We can change and shift and become and be in any paradigm we want, any quantum field and dimension that we want. We just have dulled our senses to be able to know how to do that. So I help teach those who want to how to awaken those senses once again.
So when you understood this, you know, you look very young, but But you're talking like the person who lived on this planet for a long time, like who understood about everything. This is too deep.
Yeah, so, and this may be okay, so accept or reject anything I say. I always say that for anything. So in some of the healing that I have done, and I say this very like humbly, I have found out that I was actually an ascended master. So I came from higher dimensions, but when I was an ascended master, I wasn't acting out of my highest and greatest good. I was like that troublemaker that didn't want to do any work. So all the elders that were there, they sent me back to this plane to learn all the lessons again. So it kind of like I already know all of this. A lot of us, we know all of this. Um, and in knowing all this, I have found that my purpose here is just to channel all these messages. One of the reasons why I have, or it seems like I have a lot of this wisdom and knowledge is because it's not mine. I'm just allowing it to channel through me. And when I come from that space, I've been able to understand a lot about this physical plane more than what my age normally would. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm
So you are
very
saying,
much
so
sorry,
so
go ahead.
you are saying that you collected this energy from different sources from the world, and you injected it to yourself, and you're trying to put where it is needed.
Yeah. I know I'm here just to help be that teacher, that channeler, and one of the energies that I'm calling in is actually to be this guru. I want to be this guru for others. So that's what I tell myself every day. And in saying that and putting that energy out in acting and believing and feeling like I am, that's allowing me to channel more in the highest and greatest good for others.
So what is the highest energy percentage that you have felt in your life?
Well, the work I do, we believe that there's 7 planes of existence, and we are on the third plane, which is where animals and humans reside. Um, then it goes to the fourth plane, which is spirit guides. Then the fifth plane, which is angels and ascended masters. The sixth plane, which is all the universal laws. And the seventh plane, which is the energy of creation. And the energy of creation is just love and light, which is why everybody here on this physical plane, we all want love. We all feel drawn to love. And when we're in this state of love, we are fulfilled, we are abundant, we are magnetic. It's because we all have come from just love and light. And if we can be on that resonance all the time, then we are the highest and best version of ourselves because we are channeling the highest and greatest energy. Make sense?
Oh my God, you know a lot.
Yeah, I could talk about this forever.
Oh my God, you know. So I understood the levels that you said. So you said we are in the third level. So how we came to know about the last level?
How
If
did
we are
we
human
like?
beings.
How did we gain access to it?
No, no, you are saying that animals and we human beings are on the third level. So how we came to know that? Because our minds are like at third level. How we came to know about the last level, which is like the energy that is created by the universe.
I ask for you. It's in knowing yourself that you will know the energy of creation. That's the message I got. So we all know it's there. We all know about it. We all are a part of it, right? It is just in the knowing of ourselves and the deeper awareness of, because when I talk about the planes above us, it's really all the planes that are within us, right? They all make up different parts of our own entity and own being and soul. So it's in going deeper and deeper within yourself that you'll actually be able to connect with and understand these higher dimensions and planes. So it's always at work within yourself.
So you went deep inside,
Oh, I went deep, very deep.
very deep.
So
You
now to
you
the
do
point
you
where,
you do this daily.
oh, I do this like 24/7. So I'll be talking to you and I'll ask myself, okay, why did I ask that question? Why did I react in this way? Why did I think this? Right? So I'm always doing an investigation of who is Emily? who am I presenting myself as? Where are my triggers? What lessons am I being asked to learn? Who are my teachers? Like I'm always asking these questions, and in doing so, I'm allowing myself to live and act consciously from this place of that loving awareness to be able to channel this universal source energy through me all the time. So that way I can easily just close my eyes and it seems like I'm going above me to the seventh plane, but really I'm just turning also within me to those answers and deep wisdom that your soul on a cellular level knows.
So the energy that is created this universe, if it is called as love, so you have that because you
We all
consumed
we
it.
all have that. We all have
You-
that. It just depends on how much we have actually tuned into it. We
Okay,
all know what love feels like, right? We
correct,
only know how, if we don't feel loved or we have heartbreak or we feel loss, we only feel that again from the law of polarity because we felt love, right?
correct,
Even
correct.
if you never experience it in this lifetime, you know it because on a cellular level, you've either picked that up from your parents or your grandparents or past lives or just on a soul level that you have and are from the energy of creation, right?
Wow. So you communicate with yourself, your inner self daily, every minute, every second. You know what you're doing. You know what you're observing. You know what you're hearing. You know what you're smelling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is how you are able to do that. It's a mysterious question for me.
Practice. Just the same way as it takes practice to be able to articulate words and your thoughts with words, right? It's now in the observation of both language and energy simultaneously, right? And in doing that, then you also start to strengthen your five psychic abilities and psychic senses, such as like the clairvoyant, clairaudience, clairsentience, your ability to see, hear, feel, know, without your five physical senses, right? So now you start to tune into those of, okay, I'm speaking to you. I can see your aura. So I know what energy you're giving off, right? So I know, okay, is that a reflection of me or is that a reflection of you? As I speak to you, I can also know, okay, I see all of your like shadows or all of your beliefs start to pop up out of you, right? So then I observe that and understand how am I relating to that. It's always that constant like question. It's a question period of living. That's all it is, right? It's asking why. Why am I doing this? Why are you thinking this? Why, like, what? Yeah, just a lot of questions. I'll put it like that. A lot of questions. But it's fun. It gets to be really fun because then you get to manipulate that energy and that, um, and change how you see this physical reality just based on your thoughts and your energy.
So tell me the age of the energy that is there in your body
The
on this
energy
planet.
within, sorry, say it again.
The energy that is there in your body, which is going to spread to the world. Tell me the age of that on this planet. How many years are going to be?
Am I going to be here?
Yes.
Well, with any like future readings, there's always a multitude of quantum doors you can pick, right? So I could say a year right now. However, with every choice that I make, that door and that dimension and reality also changes. So I could say right now I'm going to live for another like 80 years. But if I choose to now neglect my energy, my soul care, my alignment, that can easily shift. So I never really like to give future readings because there's always a possibility of change. Does that make sense? So I'm
Okay.
hoping a very long time. Cross my fingers a very long time, but I have no idea.
So you understand about yourself completely.
Right?
You understand about yourself completely.
Not completely, but enough to be able to continue to do more exploration without falling out of alignment in the process. Right? Because a lot of people don't want to do the work on themselves because they don't know what's going to happen to their identity when they do start doing that digging work. Right? If you found out that one of your parents abused you as a kid and you had blocked that out, sometimes you don't want to venture into that because that can unravel so much that it's a scary place to be. right? So I've found this peace now within me that no matter what comes up, I can attend to it in a loving awareness space that allows me to keep my alignment as I work through that darkness to bring myself back into neutrality and light.
The point that you raised is forcing me to agree with you.
Go ahead, I love it.
You said everything is within us and everything is created outside is because of the actions that we are doing or the energies that we are sending out. So this is amazing. You know, the way you said totally made and fall in love with your explanation.
So, what was your question?
So this is question. So everything is coming uh, from us. You know, we are doing this. We are taking the decision to do this. So every second that everything that is coming, uh, if I decide to stop talking now, so there will be no response from other side. So that is how I'm relating with what you said.
Yeah, exactly. And that is that nice balance of that masculine and feminine energy as well, right? It's okay, if I stop speaking, I'm trusting that the conversation will still go. However, I also know to use the masculine energy of actually saying something back, right? And how often do we actually fall into one of those categories of either the masculine energy of go, go, go all the time, in which case we're running on overdrive, or the feminine energy of not wanting to do anything, right? So it's a nice, delicate balance of both that allows you to be the creator of your reality,
So
right?
until
Knowing,
unless, yeah, go on.
no, no, it's okay, go ahead.
So sorry for interrupting you.
No, no,
So I
it's
got
okay.
a question.
Yeah.
So I think you went into the last state of understanding the energy. Maybe that is why the reason you're understanding and you are able to communicate within yourself at the same time you can able to communicate with the energy which is outside you, which is
Because
me
of
now.
the balance of masculine and feminine.
Maybe.
Yeah, it very much could be because the feminine energy is that introspection, right? It's that reflection, it's that intuitive nature, is that activating that sensual, pleasurable part of you, right? That wants to enjoy life to the fullest. But then you also need that balance of masculine energy to even book a call with you, right?
Correct.
To be able to spread that knowledge and awareness, to be able to go out and step out of your comfort zone, to be assertive in a way that allows you to step into your purpose, right? So, in that balance, it allows you to show up as the highest and best version of yourself. It's just in finding that balance. And if you're out of balance, knowing how to bring yourself back.
So
So, would
why
you
do
say you're more masculine or feminine energy? Because you have both within us. Which one are you?
you are expert in that you have to say.
I definitely have been more masculine myself recently, which is now why I'm trying to tap into more of my feminine energy. But I want to know what yours is. Are you more masculine or are you more feminine energy right now?
I don't know exactly because I don't even know the meaning of it, but I can understand the
So
upper
all you
layer
have,
of that, not the
so how about this?
deep.
Try this. Close your eyes. I'm going to ask you the question again and answer in the first response you get. Are you embodying more masculine or feminine energy right now?
The second one, I think.
There you go. So what you just did is you turned inward to that inner guidance and wisdom. You just self-healed. You just channeled universal energy right there. It's as simple as that. By tuning out the physical senses that allow us to experience this physical reality, we then rely on our intuitive, energetic, spiritual senses that allow us to experience that which we cannot see. So energy.
Wow. So you're looking like an angel to me.
Well,
I
I
didn't
have to
know.
give some wisdom to you, right? So now you could use this on yourself all the time. If you ever don't know an answer, close your eyes and ask yourself again, and you will always find your answer.
Awesome. So I think you're the first person who created this energy in me. I did 450 interviews. I didn't felt.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. All I'm here is to spread that hope so now you can go out and feel empowered yourself, which I hope that you do. I hope now that you can use that little tip to now, whenever you feel like you don't know what to do or you're stuck, you just close your eyes. Simple, right? Just
How
don't
old
do
are
it when
you?
you're crossing the street. That's probably not wise.
How old are you? I
Oh,
mean your age.
oh, how old am I?
Yeah.
I am 27, turning 28 in a month.
Okay. So with your energy, can you guess mine?
I got 27. How old are you? You're probably
29.
29.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, your
Very
energy is
close.
27. Your age might
27.
be 29. Your energy is 27.
Wow. But I never saw any person having 27 age and thinking like this.
Thank you. I'm going to take that as a
Yeah.
compliment.
Yeah. And where are you from?
I am from Canada, Toronto, Canada.
Toronto. I'm coming to Toronto, Canada in few months. I
Are
got a
you?
job there as IT director.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Good.
Maybe I'm connecting with a similar energy. Don't know what connected me with you, and also I don't know what made you to accept my invitation.
I'm in this space now of surrendering to whatever comes my way, knowing that creator, universal energy is again leading me down this path to become a better teacher, a better healer, a better just version of myself. So whatever comes my way, I accept it. Even if I don't know what's going to come out of it, I met a beautiful soul. You are a beautiful soul, and I love connecting with you. So, in fact, I met you. So, that made my day. That raised my vibration, right? And if I taught you anything, that also helped you. That also helped any of your viewers that maybe be watching this and resonates with this conversation. So, I'm in this space of just surrendering, trusting in the universe. And then, again, that balance of masculine and feminine of trusting, and then masculine of doing. So that's why I accepted.
So, I'm totally convinced with what you said till now. Uh, I now I can understand that how you make people to come out from their whatever the energy that uh, uh, come with to you. So because you understood completely about yourself, until unless you understand about the energy that you have inside you, you understand the energy which is coming in uh, into you from outside. You cannot tell others what to you cannot send the energy that they wanted and that they needed, right? So it's amazing that you made yourself like this. I want you to be like this, like for a long time, because your energy is going to create a lot of energy. You sent energy into me, right? I'm going to spread this energy to my mom, right? After this conversation. So maybe my mom sends energy to other person.
That's how
This
it
is
works.
really, yeah. So and you know what? Don't know, don't know something is interconnected. I want to share this. Before this conversation, before this call, I was watching the video called Big Bang Theory on YouTube.
Good
So which
show.
is about energy.
Good show.
So which is about energy. See this consecutive, series of information about energy and meeting the person who is into energy and understand who talks, and I saw your story on Instagram, which is about energy again. I saw that I'm going to talk with energy, and I saw it's a it's beautiful the way you said about the energy. I don't know
Thank
how
you.
you got this. Actually, I'm speechless. I used to have a lot of questions if I meet any new person, but I don't know. I'm not able to ask questions.
Okay,
Uh,
maybe that's all you need to know at this time. If you ever want to hop on a call again, we can. Maybe that's all you need to know, right? The universe will always give you exactly what you need.
where this understanding is coming from for you?
Where is it?
Who, yeah, who is telling you to tell this?
Creator. I just get these messages of like, oh, okay, send this, or oh, say this. I just get these messages all the time. He's like, but I like to call like downloads. So I get these like spiritual downloads. I'm like, okay, I have to say this to this person, or sometimes I'll randomly message one of my um, one of my community members or family or friends, and I'll be like, okay, I got this message for you. Accept it or reject it, but I just had the message to tell you, right? So I just kind of allow myself to be that open vessel. My crown chakra is open. I allow the messages to come through to me, and then I come from my heart center out to you. That way you can receive it with love, right? Not coming from a place of don't do this and don't do that, or you are wrong. It's that you are this beautiful being of love and right. You can do no wrong as long as you are living through love. And whatever you do, I will still love you and send you that love, no matter if you hurt me, because I know you're coming from your own place too, right? So it's finding this beautiful peace within me that's allowed me to help others free from judgment. Does that make sense?
It's easy for you to manipulate the person who is in front of you if you are expert in manipulating the person who is within you.
Yeah. Once I'm able to understand more about myself and about um, who I am and what I've been through, it allows me to better understand others and where they could possibly have been from as well and their limiting beliefs. That way I don't blame them for anything. It's always me, right? And I can understand and respect wherever someone else is coming from. And with that respect, allows for healing to happen.
Are you able to change the things which are solid in the world with the energy that is there in you?
I am working on moving objects with my mind.
Yeah,
I am working on that. That is one of the things that I'm having fun and playing with because I do believe that it is possible. I don't believe that anything is impossible.
yeah,
It's just me now working on removing my limiting beliefs within me that tell me it's not possible. I can't
correct.
move my phone. I can't turn off a light
Yeah.
because of everything around me that's told me you can't do it. Right. So now I'm actually working through my own limiting beliefs on that. That way it can come from a place of no, I have the ability to do anything. Right. So it's actually one of the fun things that I'm working on. And then I'll be working on walking through walls. So I'll let you know when that happens.
I know I'm asking the personal questions,
That's okay. Right?
and another question is like you said, you're working on it. Even I believe that, like when you're filled with completely positive energy, you can change anything in the world.
Yeah.
But that understanding that consuming energy, I don't know where you're collecting that information. I don't know where you sit or the place that you choose and the environment that you choose in order to get all this information into your soul. I
I
don't know, but I
receive
strongly believe that you will do that.
I receive it all from source energy. So I don't do a lot of external research unless I'm completely confused on either what message I got or if I'm told to do research. But a lot of the times I don't do my own research and I'll actually just receive whatever messages I get from creator. And in that space, it's so incredible to witness because I'm just as surprised as anybody else when I get these messages because it's the first time I've heard them as well. It's very interesting.
So minus and plus, who created this energy? Why we have two energies, negative and positive?
So we need negative and positive in order to create, right? It's the same thing as that masculine and feminine energy. The masculine and feminine energy is what started creation. We needed that in order to have anything. It's the same thing as when us as humans, we procreate. We need the masculine sperm and the feminine egg, right, in order to create life. So life
Okay.
was created based on these polar opposites. It's just as humans, we have decided to label these positive and negatives as good or bad. And in that space of labeling them, we have actually given them more power than they were supposed to have. So when we say right or wrong, good or bad, should or shouldn't, what we're doing is we're saying, okay, if I'm right, that means you're wrong. That means that I am them separate from you. So I am against you, right? When if we can see it as, okay, this is my truth and this is your truth, we can both come from a place of neutrality and co-create together, then you take that negative and positive and you're able to create a different reality. Create a different reality within you, with like external from you and environments and relationships. It's just that we need that positive and negative. We just don't need to go to one end of the spectrum or the other. It's a balance of the two that helps create life. Does that make sense?
I think some energy created you and me and made us to connect and talk like this. I'm on the same line where you are. I believe the same that you believe. Whatever you said, I strongly believe that, and uh, that belief made me to do a lot videos and create a lot of positive energy. What the compliments that I'm getting today only because of the way I'm thinking, which what I'm understanding is other part of the world also there is a species who is thinking in the same way and who have the same beliefs. And I didn't created that species, no, I don't even know you, but see there is some invisible force that is making us to do this. But it's amazing, it's completely different lands where we live, but talk about the energy, like we have that common thing in between you and me. But I understand where you're coming from, where you are. Is there any particular experience in your life which go deeper into this, which made you to go very deep into this?
I was in a job that I absolutely hated, and I had a lot of digestive issues that I had no idea what was going on with me. And when all my answers ran out that the Western doctors could tell me, I had to start doing the research on my own. I had to start looking for alternatives because I was not going to allow that to be my reality for the rest of my life, right? I was not settling for that. And in that space, it's almost like you make a declaration to the universe saying, I'm going to change. I would love your help. I'm going to change, right? I took that power back instead of saying, why is this happening to me? I can't believe this is happening to me. Poor me, which is the ego materialistic mindset, right? I then came from a place of, I am going to co create. I am going to do my part in the co creation process. Universe, I'm asking you to do your part, right? So I would take that inspired action to book holistic appointments, to sit in my meditation, to start incorporating more holistic movements and healings and foods into my life. I would take that inspired action. And then I'd leave my trust to the universe to help me with that process of bringing me more wisdom, bringing me more healing, bringing me more peace and love. And it just kind of keeps going from there. It just never stopped. And every day I now co create and I love it. I love being able to say, okay, my inspired action is to hop on this call with you. Universe, I trust that you're going to channel through me the guidance and wisdom that whoever watches this needs to hear. So I don't plan anything anymore. I'll plan, okay, I'm going to hop on a call or I'm going to hop on a video and talk about this topic, and that's all I plan. And then I'll go on to it, and then I'll just let creator channel through me.
So do you have answers for every question that is coming from outside?
I have my truth. So one of the things that I've gotten into the habit of saying that my answers, they may not be right, but they are my truth. They are the truth that's channeled through me. But your truth is also your truth, right? So no one is right or wrong. I could have the truth that I have brown hair, but if you're colorblind, your truth is different, right? So it's in understanding that we do have different lenses of how we see the world. These lenses are built up of our past trauma and experiences, our belief systems, the environment we live in, what our body is able to perceive. So I have answers. They may not be the right answers. They're the answers that are in my highest and greatest truth, though. Make sense?
So yeah, I got you. So when
Mm-hmm.
you are able to understand the consciousness of yours and able to be conscious all the time and can understand what you're doing and what you're consuming, what you're observing every time. So can I say one day you become spirit?
I truly believe that this is my last lifetime on this physical plane. I truly believe that after this, I'm going back up to source energy. So yeah. So yeah, I
Okay,
think I'll just be completely spirit. Go back to that energy of light and love.
okay. It's deep. So 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 what do you understand when you close your eyes?
Pardon?
What do you understand when you close your eyes?
Understand about what?
About do you think that the reality exists?
I love that question. So reality is in the mind. So if we want to change our reality, is that we just need to change what we think. We need to change what we believe is possible, right? I like to think of this as like a video game. You don't like something? Change the avatar. Change what the avatar looks like, what it feels like, what are its superpowers, right? And those superpowers are just the vibrations and energy that you change out. So instead of them being your weaknesses, like I am, I procrastinate, as that being one of your weaknesses, you then change it to I speak and act with integrity. And then by doing that, now you've changed your reality, right? If you speak and act with integrity, you're going to attract those who also do the same. Your reality changes, right? So you can always change everything in your reality because it's all in the mind.
So you believe that everything is in a mind. So you edit anytime anything that you wanted and for your comfort.
Pardon?
So you edit things that anything which is coming from outside and you which is in your mind you just edit it and you make it uh, as per your comfortness.
If I don't like something, I ask myself, okay, what energy am I giving out? Can I change this? Yes.
Okay.
Will I do it? Yes. And then I work on the belief systems that are stopping me from doing it. I remove those and then I transmute and manipulate that energy. I calibrate it to where it needs to be in order to have this new superpower. And then I do it.
So that is why that is what my next question where this superpower came to you in you which is that.
Well, it depends what superpower you're looking for. So, one of
I know
my super
this understanding you are able to manipulate the things and you are able to uh, make
mm,
things according to your comfortness. You know, this is very uh, you look like very strong person.
so I discovered, or I guess realized all of this by putting the puzzle pieces together, right? So, one of the things that, again, blocks us from seeing that this is a simulated reality or a holographic reality or a reality that we can change is that we see all the puzzle pieces as individual. right? Math is on its own. Science is on its own. Energy is on its own. Spirituality is on its own, and so on and so forth. It's in now putting all of those puzzle pieces together that you can actually see the answers to what you were looking for, right? If you have a blue puzzle piece square, you're like, oh, it's just blue. You put it together in the bigger picture, you see, oh, it's actually part of the sky, right? So it's in putting quantum physics and epigenetics and energy healing and resonances of Mother Earth and all these different puzzle pieces together as one, have I been able to see that yes, this is a holographic reality. Yes, we can change our reality through thought alone. And yes, I am going to do that. And it's been a fun game of working through and discovering exactly what that big puzzle piece looks like, or puzzle together looks like. Does that
So
make
in
sense?
yeah, so in simple words, you live in your mind. You don't believe that world exists. The real world exists apart from your mind.
So I work with my mind to create the reality I want external from me, knowing that I do have the ability to alter and change this reality.
Oh my God. So I don't know how much time I'll stay in your mind, but okay. Because if you have this kind of thinking, I think you can just erase me whenever you want, right? So maybe I'll have a small space in your mind and large uh,
You will.
part of your mind where you put a lot of positive energy and a lot of
For sure
thoughts.
you will. I met you for a reason. You were a teacher to me in some way. So I thank you for
So
that.
thank you, thank you. I don't know, but I understood. But just you are just 27, and I had exchanged words with people who are 60, 45, 50 plus, 30 plus, like elder than me. Nobody was went deeper like you did, like who understood I think you understood the purpose of life, why you are here, why you are doing everything. This is, I don't know what you become after 30 years, but don't know
I'm
if,
excited to find out.
yeah, because I know the energy that is going to change around you because of the way you're thinking and the way you are looking at the world. And the only philosophy that you are believing is the energy is within yourself, and whatever you do, that happens. If that is positive, opposite is positive.
Yeah, exactly.
So have you wrote any books?
No, that's one of my things on my list to do. I actually just started a podcast. I just started my own YouTube channel. Creator hasn't let me know yet to start a book, so when that moment comes, I will follow through with it. But eventually, I do want to write a book.
Awesome. So I met a good person today.
I met a good person too. I thank you for doing what you do and spreading your love, your loving awareness to the world. And I wish amazing things for you too. I wish beautiful light and love and abundance and fulfillment to your life and everybody that you come in contact with.
I'll connect with you again. Uh, this energy will connect with you with that energy someday again, maybe visible or invisible, maybe in the dreams or anywhere. So
For sure.
I will be connected with you, but because you affected me today,
I'm glad.
because I get affected only for something which is so pure.
I'm glad.
I right. So I'm that kind of a person. Only the things which are very, very pure, which will affect me very badly. And I cannot forget the visuals or the sounds that I take. And I think you will be the top in the list. And I'm sure a lot of people in the world uh, will be affected like me. maybe or may not be like me because I'm too intense person in observing things. So I'm sure the people who around you and uh, uh, who comes to you can be your clients or can be anybody who comes to you will be affected and change uh, the things which are affecting them in a negative way. So thank you very
That is my
much for.
hope. Thank you. I loved connecting with you. I'm
So
sending
thank
you
you.
lots of, pardon?
Yeah, gone.
Oh, I'm just sending you lots of love and magic and a little bit of spice in your life. That's what I'm sending you.
Thank you again for giving me your valuable time. You're a very busy person. You gave me your time, and I'll put your podcast link and YouTube link on the in the description of this video. People who finds our video on YouTube can find you and can see the energy that you are sending to the world.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm very grateful for that.
So can I put this video and audio clip on my YouTube channel with your permission?
Yeah, for sure.
Can I create energy with this energy?
Yes, you can. Do I have permission to send you some love and healing? Okay. There you go.
Thank you. It
You're
is.
welcome.
I can't give anything in return because I'm not. I don't think. I didn't took this as a profession like you did, but still I can able to observe and understand. Uh, you know, a small percentage because I have that way of thinking like you have, but I can understand. I can connect with it. So
And that's enough. That's enough for me. So thank you.
yeah. So have you seen any previous videos of mine on YouTube? And what do you think as a person who sends who creates so much energy in the world? So what do you say about the energy that I created?
I think that you are doing an amazing thing. You are spreading that knowledge not only for um, those who come on to videos with you, but also to the conscious collective. You were serving the conscious collective, which I think is a very beautiful thing. So that's I think also why I agreed to it because I saw that uplifting, that positive, that unity, right? It's now bringing everybody together from all walks of life, from different facets of life together in one place. Saying that I'm not like I'm welcoming everybody and everyone to this space of let's spread your knowledge and wisdom. So I absolutely love it. So I think you're doing an amazing job.
So I will request you again when I feel like talking with you and I
Yeah,
feel like spreading energy again uh,
I would love that.
with you to my audience with more questions because I'm shocked now. I need some time. So maybe
Yeah,
one fine day I will send the energy to you again
sure,
through the message. So I'll frame a lot of questions. I'm sure you will like it, you will love it, and you will love to answer those questions.
for
So
sure.
whenever you have free time, see my videos.
I will. I've already watched a couple. I'll definitely watch more.
Thank you again for your time and everything. I don't want to live, but I have to.
Yes. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.